I've been living and loving, paying the bills, keeping things real, man, you know the deal. But when it's time for me to unwind, I gotta go someplace where the sun can shine. And there ain't no better place than out in the country. There's gold in them hills and I'm gonna find it.
Hey, welcome to Gold Fever Adventures. I'm Jack Tucker. I'm out here in Meadview, Arizona. It's out here by Lake Mead. I'm on a private mining claim, and I'm going to be doing some dry washing today. I'm going to get me a couple buckets of dirt from this little wash right here. There's been a lot of evidence of diggings around here from probably the old timers. I see old dry wash tailings and a lot of scrapes and stuff like that, so they had to be doing that for a reason. There's some of the dirt's a little more reddish. It's got these trumpet plants around that, only love to grow in mineralization. And so that's always a good sign for mineralization. Plus that red dirt is a sign for mineralization as well. So I'm going to get me a couple buckets of dirt. And I'm going to take them back to where I'm camping out. I'm camping out here right now. I'm going to set me up a little dry washer, and I'm going to run the dirt through the dry washer and see if I can get me some color. We all like color, don't we? Been doing metal detecting out here so far and found some good stuff. Oh, I wouldn't say good stuff, but I found a few little pieces of gold metal detected. So now I'm just going to do me a little bit of dry washing. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming along and sharing on these adventures. Sure hope you guys subscribe to the channel if you're not one of my subscribers. But hey, thanks for coming along, and let's just go enjoy ourselves today. Yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to have a great day today, and thanks for coming along, guys. Now, these are the famous trumpet plants right here. This is a trumpet plant. These are all over out here. I see a lot of these stacked rocks. More likely, this is a dry wash tailings right here. You got rocks there and rocks there, but all the way down through here. So I'm just going to get right here in this little rivulet, I'll call it, running down this little hill right about in there. I'm going to get me a couple buckets of dirt out. Yep, I will fill both of them buckets right there up. Well, both buckets are full of dirt. Got some out of a hole here, got some out there, and I got some out there. I, as they say, don't like to put all my eggs in one basket. So if I'm sampling in this little area, I like to get it from a few different places because you don't know if it kind of ran from this side, or maybe nothing at all. So I like to kind of spread out and get my samples of dirt in some different locations, but in the same general area. All right, got my dirt. I like these buckets with these twist lids on them because I don't have to worry about them tipping over. I can also put stuff in them. These are called gamma lids. You can get them, and this just clips on a 5-gallon bucket, and then the lid just twists on there. These are pretty cool. These Joshua trees, they're everywhere out here. We must be close to the Joshua National Forest or something. Well, got some dirt, so why don't we go for a little ride, and I'll show you a couple things that are close by where I'm at right here. Just some little bit of history. We'll go for a little ride. Right there, that's called a yucca plant. Yucca. I don't know why they call it yucca. Must got to mean something, but it's yucca. They grow sometimes these long things that come out of them. Yuccas. Now, supposedly, this building, from what I've been told anyway, was a post office. You see they use copper ore inside there, quartz, copper. Probably their little fire pit right here. Now, probably just all rat and snake infested in there. It'd have to be pretty small to walk through there. Good looking ore, isn't it? That's probably where the fireplace was. It had a chimney right there. Like maybe they had a loft. Not a lot of mail coming through here. And if you go up that draw right there, there's a lot of foundations and old piece of tins and cans everywhere, all the way up that draw. So that must have been where the main part of the town was. But you'll see these foundations like this all over up here. there's a little one there. A lot of evidence of their workings too, all the way up through here. Another foundation right here. Lots of history up through here. Now I believe right over there someplace is the King Tut mine, the famous King Tut mine. That's right over there someplace. That's private property. All this area is known as the King Tut Placers. Something had to go on here once upon a time. I believe that was probably an old well. That was an old well. They had to have water up here to do all this mining. Since we're right here, I'll go up in the draw and I'll show you part of the old town up there. See some cans. This may have been well or water. Now it's just everybody's throwing their junk down in there. There's some foundations through here. Again, an old building. It's caved in, come down. I bet you that's really full of freaking snakes and rats in there. And all the tin cans, can dumps all through here. You can generally look at the cans and tell what it was. If it was like a cooking area, kitchen area, maybe just a miner's camp. There was probably sardines or ham. And this more than likely was like a milk can, carnation milk maybe. Their staple was, now this one has a solder lid, so this was early 1900s, and you can see again that it was a milk can and how they got the liquids out. So this was early 1900s. So they lived on like biscuits and beans. So they had to have baking powder and their milk. Got some writing on it. Stir thoroughly, whatever that was. Another one of them ham cans. Not a lot of bottles. Not a lot of bottles. Probably top of a coffee can, maybe. A lot of times the cool cans, like coffee cans and stuff like that, people come up here and they take that type of stuff. Those are kind of cool cans and they like them and they take them. That must have been the old mile marker. 30 yards to the town. That way. 25 yards to the post office. That way. There's another little foundation area right there. More diggings and trash up through there. Oh, there goes a rabbit. Jackrabbit. Dinner. Looks like just more trash. Well, that's all there is to see of that little town, so let's get back to camp. quieter, huh? Now I'll show you the inside of this dry washer. This is what they call a puffer style dry washer. So it has a bellows down here, and then this motor just rotates his bellows up and down. So as the bellows going down, it opens up these flaps and allows air to come into the box. Then as it goes up, it forces these flaps closed and it pushes the air up through the box. And that's what goes over these riffles right here. And if you notice too on a dry washer, the riffles are opposite than on a sluice box. Sluice box, they go this way because the water comes down, it eddies behind it. Well, on a dry washer, it goes the opposite way, and the heavies get caught in front of the riffles. And it's also important on dry washers that they have this dead air space. So you have a piece of tape running across the bottoms there, just enough so you can see they painted right through here. That'll work too. Just enough, like about 1/8 of an inch, so when the gold, fine gold in that gets into that, it's not being blown back out with air. Your other type of dry washer uses a fan, a constant air, so they'll use like a leaf blower with the holes attached and it's pushing air up into the box. It's got a fan that's spinning, and then that fan uses to push the air up in the box, and then they generally got a counterweight that throws it off balance, and that shakes it, and that's what causes the thing to shake. But this is a puffer style. It's more quieter, uses a 12-volt battery, so there's no gas. You know, some states are starting to outlaw them gas motors, so puffers are pretty good. This puffer here, actually, this is an old Thompson, and they're not made anymore. He retired, old Bill Thompson did, but if you ever see one of these are a slick, pretty good dry washers. This was a very well built, lightweight dry washer for a puffer style dry washer. Now, let me take my concentrates and go over to the panning tub and pan these out. Nice and let that dirt in. Okay, this is just a sample. That's all it was just a sample. I just wanted to know if there was any gold in that washer I was digging at. That's all I want to do. Just want to know if there's any gold. I'm not expecting to get any gigantic pieces of gold and nuggets and stuff like that. I just want to know if there's gold in there. If there's gold, I could set up the dry washer right in there and then just shovel directly. But I'm just sampling. There's a ton of black sands, I see that. I'll take that down to a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, let's have a sneak peek now. Okay. Let's see if I can show you this in the camera here. See, there's a piece of gold right there. That'd be nice if that was a piece of gold, wouldn't it? That's not. That's not. I'll see, there's another one there. Some fines. There's some more fines there. Oops, I just lost some. There's some more fines. See all that right there? That's not bad, huh? It's gold. If you play with this long enough, when you do this, you let the water come straight down the middle. You don't go sideways. And just lightly, just let it pull that black sands back down. And the gold will start to creep down with it once in a while. And then you just have to kind of tap it a little bit. Get that gold to walk back up the side up there, stay up there. keep doing this enough, you'll get rid of all that black sand and just have your gold. It's a little tedious, but you can do it. I know you can. Anyways, I'll stop there. But there's the gold I got. Let me try to fan that out a little bit better. Okay, that's not bad, huh? Not bad for a little sample. I'll live with that. Not bad for a sample. One little nice little chunky piece and some fines. You know, more than likely I could go back through my tailings here and run it again and get some more gold. Dry washers are not the most efficient way, but they work. You saw how fast I ran that. Gold separates better in water than it does air, but hey, out in the desert, when you have lack of water, this thing kicks ass. Well, that was dry washing out here in Meadview, Arizona. Like I said, I'm here by Lake Mead. On a private mining claim up here, Gold Fever Prospecting Club. You can find them on the internet, goldfeverradio.com. Anyways, it's a gorgeous day. Gorgeous out here. Beautiful weather. We're starting to ready to go into our fall season, I guess. It's early October. So anyways, hey, want to thank you guys coming along, sharing on these adventures. All my subscribers, again, sure appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel, supporting the channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you. And anyways, you guys get out there, get yourself a little bit of that yellow gold yourself, you know, because it's all over out there. Anyways, till our paths cross again, you guys all be safe. Take care of yourselves, and thanks for watching.
Living and loving, paying the bills, keeping things real, man, you know the deal. But when it's time for me to unwind, I gotta go someplace where the sun can shine. And there ain't no better place than out in the country. There's gold in them hills, and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see, you can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills, and I've got the fever.